As you can see from this thing, there's time for Focus Africa. There's been escalating tensions between Benin Republic and Niger, a situation that threatens not only bilateral relations, but also regional stability in West Africa. The recent closure of border crossings and the prohibition of river traffic between the two neighbors have raised concerns and drawn international attention.
Now, to shed light on this matter, we are joined by political analyst Dr. Bertin Koovi. He's joining us from Niger. You are welcome, sir. Good afternoon, or rather good morning to you. Hello, Dr. Koovi, are you there? Do we have you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. Good to have you here. So let's talk about the issues here between Benin and, of course, Niger. First off, we know and understand that from before they were very good partners, interacting even commercially. So give us an idea of what exactly the tension is about between these two nations currently.
Well, I greet all your followers. The problem came from the coup d'etat that occurred in Niger on the 26th of July 2023. The leadership of Nigeria taken by no military regime is no longer allowed in ECOWAS. And there was a sanction against Niger. Benin Republic, Nigeria, and other countries has really followed that decision of ECOWAS. Nigeria cut light to Niger, closed border, even took the leadership of the army that was supposed to go and overthrow those militaries in Niger, if you remember. After the border being opened by ECOWAS, Niger refused to open the border with Benin Republic. Well, there was no understanding at Benin side, and I want to make a precision. I'm talking from Benin Republic, not from Niger. But in those days, all Benin people will remember that I was against Benin following that order of ECOWAS. Now, Niger said they are suspecting Benin having French military bases in Benin. And I can assure you, we have nothing like that on our territory. Of course, as Niger was having military cooperation with France, we also continue having military cooperation with France. When you are in a polygamy, a marital relation, when you leave the husband, you won't ask the second woman to also leave to follow you. If Niger has problem with France, Benin Republic doesn't have problem with France, and we will not chase all the French from Benin Republic, and we will not cut our relation with France. Nobody will ask Benin Republic to do so. Now, I hear the border was closed. The border was closed then by ECOWAS, and Benin followed that order. But this time, ECOWAS has opened the border, Benin Republic has opened the border Benin side, and Niger refused to open the border at their side. Now, to talk about the river. This is Niger saying they are afraid of terrorists attacking them from Benin Republic. They close their border for that. And they leave people crossing the river. How could you control who is because of fear of terrorism, you close the official border. So we don't understand Benin side, how Niger can close the border where one can control who is going to Niger from Benin Republic, and they left the river open. Every day, more than 1,000 people cross that border from Niger to Togo, to Ghana, elsewhere. Let's assume there is an accident. Who will be responsible of that? That is the first reason why Benin decided to cross the river. The second reason is, let's assume those terrorists, there are terrorists in Benin, nobody knows. Somebody attacked Niger coming from Benin Republic. How could we justify that that's not a plan from Benin government? Therefore, Benin government decided to close the river. So anybody who is crossing the border will be breaking the law. So we have no plan with Niger. We are sorry for what ECOWAS ordered to do that Nigeria did, Benin did, Cote d'Ivoire, everybody. But unfortunately, Niger is looking at sanctioning Benin. Maybe Niger is thinking we are the smallest state that they can fight with, but we are brothers. We have no reason to fight with Niger. What Benin did, that was under the leadership of the president of Nigeria, who is still the president of ECOWAS, and 15 countries decided to follow that order. May I ask a question? Please go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Koovi, first of all, we'd like to make a correction from earlier. We said that you are in Niger, but you are in Benin Republic. So this is for the sake of our viewers. That's Dr. Koovi. He's a political analyst, and he is situated right there. His location is Benin Republic. Now, we're talking about the border crossings, you know, the prohibition of river traffic between the two countries, and that's Benin Republic and Niger. But what are the potential economic and social repercussions of the closure of the border crossings and also the river traffic as well between these two countries, and just the ripple effect to other neighboring countries as well? We're pressed for time, but we want to just, you know, get that captured very quickly.
Okay. Closing the river is not even the main issue, because the river is very dangerous and many have been dying because they don't have boats that are really qualified to cross that river. They take the canoe of fishermen and people have been dying in that river. Niger knows, we know. So Benin, banning crossing the river now is the country that is saving Niger from having their people dying in that river. That's one. Now to come back to your question. Niger closing the border of Gaia, because the border Benin side is up. Niger closing the border at Gaia. Of Benin Republic. So goods are not interacting. You cannot take onion from Niger to those markets, and you cannot take anything from this side to also Niger. But I want to make a point, and I salute the leadership of the president of Nigeria, who has allowed now Benin Republic to use the border with Kebbi for the goods that used to go to Nigeria. Because let me explain to you, madam, and followers. 83% of the goods that are coming from Benin Port to Niger will end up at Ilela at the border with Sokoto State, or the border at Maradi. So 80% of the from Benin to Niger is for Nigerian businessmen. Now that Nigeria allow Benin to enter directly in the north of Nigeria through the border of Segbana, Niger has destroyed their own economy because they were...
Dr. Koovi, we would like to say thank you because we have run out of time, but you have given us very interesting insight into the situation between Niger and, of course, Benin Republic. And I would like to say thank you very much indeed.